Ali, the umpire. I was clearly pitching outside leg stump. And Mohammad Wasim wasn't interested in that run. Rahul wanted to go over the single. But I think this is where UAE just need to make sure that they don't lose a wicket here.
Just yesterday, Akbar Ali Khan was in Thailand for the ICC Women's T20 World Cup Asia qualifier, and tonight he's officiating this game. Good on you, sir. Well done. Takes it on the full. Has he found the fielder? One bounce to Shanto.
Well, UAE in this over, they're looking a little fidgety here, trying to go for the big shot, but end up with a good over for them. 11 overs completed, it's 103 for 2.
কি করলি আমি পুরো রাত্রে পোস্ট সাকিবের পোস্ট করতে ভিডিও ভালো ভালো নিউজ খেলার আপডেট পোস্ট করতে আমাদের মানে আগ্রহী হয়েছে এতে আমরা কিছু পারিবারিক খেলার সুন্দর নিউজ পেয়েছি
Experience does come to the fore. Mustafizur Rahman, an economy of 5.50. This at a time when the rest of the bowlers have gone at 9, 12, 10. And Tanveer Islam at close to 8 as well. Just the 2 wickets to fall. One going to Hassan Mahmood, the skiddy customer, and Mustafizur as always amongst wickets. Last wicket fell at the score of 41. 103 for 2, so this partnership is well and truly over 50.
Yeah, very good partnership this for UAE. Mohammad Wasim, he's the batter who's made the difference. 54 of 38. It's been a phenomenal knock by the captain, leading from the front. And UAE needed Wasim to score big, and he's done that so far. He's still unbeaten. Let's have a look at those 50 runs. He was phenomenal from the start itself. He played some very good shots. Got on top of the bounce nicely. Was a bit lucky as well, but you need that luck sometimes. He was exceptionally well with his sweep shots. That's
out.
Charles. And that'll be taken. That's a big wicket in the context of the game. Mohammad Wasim, the in-form batter, will have to walk back. That's a big setback for UAE.
That's a very good change by Little Das as well to get his premier fast bowler back into the equation. And he strikes immediately. Sends the danger man Wasim. Just cramped him for room. And just surprised him with that pace as well. Wasim had no option. Take a look at that. That looks fine. And this means that UAE lose their third wicket and a big one. Just surprised him with pace and bounce. Played all over it in a simple, straightforward catch and shot fine. Bangladesh celebrate. Wasim's wonderful innings comes to an end. He walks back at 54 and 39. It's 103 for 3.
ভাই এই দিদি একদিন আসবে খাওয়া না কি ভাই তিন দে হাত থেকে দু দে লাইভ দে হাত দে আমার হাত দিতে দিলাম দিদি লাগলো যাব আমার তো ফোন করে আছে ফোন করে আছে
Middle order will be tested here for UAE Industries. Gets off the mark, stucks it towards mid-wicket.
He's off the mark straight away. Now it's important how Rahul responds to this. Mohammad Wasim is taken out of the equation. He's a very experienced batter. Asif Khan, 41 matches, 1,004 runs for him. Average of just under 30, 550s to his name, and a very healthy strike rate of over 130. That'll count in this game today. Just going on for the ramp. Yeah, you've got to play your shots in a chase like this. He could be livid with himself right now, but I feel he's doing the right things. Intent matters, execution as well. But the approach is the key from here on. Well, certainly, I think Rahul Chopra now, all the responsibility falls on his shoulders after the departure of Mohammad Wasim. He's on 32 of 18. This is a very, very good knock. Take nothing away from him. And he's the kind of a batter who's very calculative in his approach. So they need somebody like him, but he'll need to make sure that he carries Asif at the other end with him as well.
A lot of how Rahul's approach pans out will depend on Asif's confidence as well. He's done well here, Tanzim, just taking the pace off the ball. Oh, a little bit of a mix-up, yes, no. And on the overthrow, they will. Now they deny the single. Nothing silly will help UAE right now.
And that's the last thing you would want to run out, especially that of Mohammad Asif, who's known for his big hitting. They'll need him to come good here today. Let's have a look at that delivery. Once again, that was a slow delivery, well picked up by Rahul, but straight to the fielder. There was an opportunity at the non-striker's end, directed, and he was a goner there, Mohammad Asif. But wisely denied that overthrow by Rahul. There's one more delivery to go in this over. This has been a magnificent over by Tanzim. Just a single and a wicket out of Mohammad Wasim. Another slow delivery picked up early. Work to do for the field and the deep, and they'll come back for two. It turned out to be a very good over for Bangladesh. Just the 3 runs and the big wicket of Mohammad Wasim. Tanzim has come back well into his spell. We're done with over number 12. It's 106 for 3.
মিনিটে 10টা করে আসছে
Right, Sports Eye YouTube Super Contest time. And we've already got a winner, CricTuber 42, Momin Khan, congratulations. And there's another question. That question was, who scored the first T20 International 100 for Bangladesh? I think we've mentioned that quite a few times already. It was Tamim Iqbal, 103 runs. And now we've got the second centurion for Bangladesh today. Goes big, Asif Khan, and it's in the gap. Starts the over with a much-needed boundary.
Well, that was hit like an absolute rocket by Asif in the slot, and he took full toll. Beautiful clean strike. Looks like he's gotten used to the wicket relatively quickly. Just a bit too straight and picked the gap at cow corner. He will need to play a special innings here, Shoaib.
Yes, he is a special cricketer. Has been around for a long time in the domestic circuit. Has a reputation of being a match winner. Has scored tons of hundreds. And has won matches left, right and centre. Can he do that one more time at this venue? Cuts it. A misfield. And they'll get a single.
Yeah, decent fielding and point there. That was hit with some force. Had found that gap towards point almost. 80 needed of 46. Tell you what, Shoaib, this game is not done and dusted by any means. It's hanging in the balance. Rahul Chopra is key.
Yes, these two batters and some UAE supporters as well in the dugout. They'll be rooting for their local heroes. Rahul Chopra has played a sensible innings so far. Asif denies the second. Rahul is not happy.
You're not a spring chicken anymore, Asif Khan. Those hard twos will not be that straightforward as we saw with Wasim. You need to measure them relatively well.
Goes big and goes the distance. Poor delivery and rightly punished by Asif Khan.
Well. This is the big over UAE needed. Early maximum, early boundary. Required run rate comes below 10. Nothing delivery, high full toss. And Mahidi Hassan has leaked runs here, has not provided the control that Liton Das was looking for.
His eyes lit up. He stomped that towards the cow corner. He's a big hitter, he's a clean hitter, and he scored a lot of runs at this very ground. Goes big again. This time it's even bigger. It's on the roof of the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Well, that is a souvenir for an onlooker on the main road. That was huge. Absolutely nailed nailed it. Back-to-back maxis for UAE. Flighted ball in the arc. It had to disappear and then some.
Now when he hits, they stay hit. It's come right from the middle of the bat, and the moment it connected with his willow, he knew that it's gone. It's gone out of here. 18 of just 5 for the dangerous Asif Khan. Last ball of the over. Flatter, but this one has gone even further. A hat-trick of 6s for Asif Khan. He is setting the stage on fire.
Oh, this is stunning clean hitting, and UAE are back in it. 131 for 3. Right in the slot. And that has been absolutely boshed. 3 6s in a row. Game on.
Thirteen overs bowled. Fruitful over for UAE. 131 for 3. Well, another fresh question for the Sports Eye YouTube Super Contest. Who captained Bangladesh in their first ever T20 international match? Drop your answers in the chat now, and you could win a phone, and you could also win a signed match ball. Uppishly played. This could be wicket number 4. Cheers in the stadium. Tanzim strikes. Rahul Chopra departs.
Oh, this is a huge moment in the game. Tanzim Hassan Saqib delivers. Fair delivery, no issues at all. Just that off-cutter wide of off. And Rahul Chopra, was that needed at this stage? Especially after you just took 25 runs of the previous over. A huge moment in the game. A fabulous knock comes to an end. 35 of 22. It's 131 for 4.
Copyright मारी दी
A wicket at the right time for Bangladesh. They've pulled things back in their favour. Dhruv Parashar, the new batter in. Good delivery there, appealing for it. Shiju Sam says not out. That was a peach.
Brilliant bowling from Tanzim. Brings his team back into the contest. It was 61 needed of 42. Very much in the balance was the game. But Rahul Chopra, he'll be very, very unhappy with himself on that dismissal. Let's take a look at this one once again. I think it's just the bat flicking his thigh pad.
Yes, was playing very close to his body through Parashar. Short ball, lobbed in the air, but doesn't carry to Tanzim Saqib. Another dot ball. What an over this has been for Bangladesh.
Oh, absolutely changing the game here is Tanzim. He has that whippy action that catches you by surprise, and this was the dismissal. Just off pace, threw it up wide, and Rahul Chopra took the bait, and an excellent catch by Mahidi Hassan at point. Never easy those, ballooning over your left shoulder, calm and composed.
It was a pressure situation, and he's taken a very good catch under pressure. Again, officially played Dhruv Parashar. He's looked a little edgy, but the good news for UAE is that Asif is back on strike and Dhruv is off the mark.
Yeah, he's very upright in his stance, is Dhruv. He doesn't quite use his feet and is just fending at the ball. It was his cameo that really brought UAE back into the game, relieved some of the pressure from Mohammad Wasim, but since then both have come and gone, and now it's 50-50 down the middle again, maybe more towards Bangladesh.
Yeah, all boils down to Asif Khan now and his innings. He's the senior campaigner for UAE, and he'll have to play along with the other partners. Now, in this case with Dhruv Parashar, he'll have to guide him, mentor him, and at the same time, he'll have to do the bulk of the heavy lifting for UAE.
Yeah, plenty of all-rounders to come in for the UAE, but he certainly, like you mentioned, has to be the leading light. 60 of 37 is a very doable equation, but this man will need to play well.
Excellent bowling from Tanzim Shakib. What an over. Brings Bangladesh right back into the game. 4 overs, 22 runs and 2 wickets for Tanzim Shakib. It's 132 for 4.
আর ক্যান্সেল করে দেয় এড্রিন ভাই 1999 ওকে 1999 পিএস নিয়ে তো পিএস সিয়াম দাম বাবা আদাই পানি পিএস
6 more overs to go, 60 runs needed. On any other day, you would fancy the batting side to be in a dominant position.
একে
But UAE, although they've lost just 4 wickets, their batting wears thin in terms of experience at this level. Not taking any credit away from Dhruv Parashar, we know that he is a genuine all-rounder. But against the top quality bowling of Bangladesh, it's going to be a tough task. Good start to the over, and Dhruv will have to get Asif back on strike. Ahmed.
Absolutely, they cannot afford 2 quiet overs at this stage. Tanzim was outstanding. Tanveer into his final over as well. Bowled reasonably well here, but they need to get at least 10 to 12 runs here. Otherwise, that equation will become more and more difficult.
Wanted to sweep that. Doesn't get any connection whatsoever. Tanveer Islam. He was taken for some runs in the first over, but he's made a strong comeback, and that's what champions do. That is what experience brings to athletes like Tanveer Islam. They know how to make a comeback.
Absolutely had a terrific BPL, hence getting the call up to the T20I national team, and he's held his own for sure.
Goes up in the air. It's been played in the vacant region over extra cover. And Dhruv Parashar will survive. He will get 2, but it was not the most convincing of cricket shots that you will see on a cricket ground.
Yeah, he went on the back foot and tried to launch over extra cover. Not an easy shot to execute at the best of times, especially against quality spin bowling. He just needs to calm himself here.
And they'll have to build and rebuild. Dhruv will have to play alongside his senior partner Zohaib Zubair on your screens. He too can bat. Another all-rounder in the side. This time catches the call. Will be taken. Celebration time for Tanveer Islam. He gets his first wicket of the night, and it's Dhruv Parashar, who was struggling, will have to walk back.
Yeah, it was on the cards, wasn't it? No issues with the front foot at all. He was just swinging at everything without conviction. reaching for the ball wide off from the crease,
Ashik,
and a complete miscue. No mistakes made in the field, and deservedly gets his reward. Tanveer Islam. Dhruv departs. 134 for 5.
Oh, the eyes are 2K.
সাবস্ক্রাইবার করে রাখলাম দেখার জন্য ধন্যবাদ ও মাই গড ভাই রাত্রি কোনো খেলা আছে এটা জিনিস দেখতাম
সবাই স্কোরে যা
কোনে
আছে না সবাই স্কোর
224 হয়ে গেছে বাহ
আছে ও না ওটা তো স্পটিফাই
কোনে
এটা ওটা অ্যাপস না ওটা আছে কারণ
Sanchit Sharma,
তো আছে
he's out in the middle and he's off the mark straight away. But another successful over for Bangladesh.
Oh, absolutely. They're bowling dry and the wickets are falling. Beautiful flight on that one from Tanveer. Just hung it out, outside off, and Dhruv with a nothing shot in the end. No mistake made. At the long on position, required run rate gone above 11 now.
Still achievable, still possible. Asif smashes that towards the extra cover. And he says the fight is still on. The hopes are still alive.
Oh, he's playing a blinder here. Slightly short and dispatched. Boundary to conclude. 139 for 5.
কপিরাইট
কি করব
দাঁড়া কম্পিউটার কাটিয়ে নিতে দিন মজা কেমন দেখতেছি দেখো হিন্দিতে কথা কই বাড়ছে আর আমাদের 2K দেখাচ্ছে তাই
ফিলিপের মোমেন্টে 260 জন সাবস্ক্রাইবার
30 deliveries left, 53 runs needed, but they're up against the best of the best in the world. Mustafizur Rahman, he's got 2 overs to go. He's given away just 11 runs, and he's got a wicket already. Now this is going to be very tough for UAE. They'll have to bat really well to get those 53 runs.
Oh, absolutely. He is the equalizer, isn't he? Those subtle variations, that quality, that pace, that experience. How will Sanchit Sharma deal with it? We're going to find out.
That's smart from Sanchit. Takes a single. Now they'll have to plan their run chase. They know they've got 2 more overs to face off Mustafizur. So they'll have to plan how many they can get off his bowling without taking too many risks, and then target the remaining 3 overs. They'll have to plan and plan well.
Yeah, it's a delicate dance, isn't it? You have to see off Mustafizur's 12 deliveries, but go at a decent clip, maybe 7-8 runs off the over, and then you have to target one bowler. Who will that be? Well, only Asif Khan knows, and maybe Sanchit as well.
This is the excellence of Mustafizur Rahman. It's such a well-disguised slower delivery. Over the years, the best batters in the world have struggled against him.
Absolutely, that subtle flick of the wrist that he does, it's very unique to him. No discernible change in his arm speed, in his action, but then he just does that, and Asif Khan, who's striking the ball clean, all at sea.
This time a little quicker, so he's got 3 different versions of the slower delivery. That is what makes him such a difficult bowler to score runs off.
Truly mesmerizing. Like you mentioned, it was slightly quicker, maybe 115 clicks. That subtle difference. And he bowls back of length. So if you don't read it early, you're going to miss cue, or you're going to miss the ball completely. Bangladesh have turned it on when they needed to get a hold of this game.
Oh, it's hit the bat. Luckily, it doesn't reach Zakir Ali. And Asif just lost sight of the ball, but forgot to bring his bat down.
Yeah, the periscope was above water. That would have been a freakish dismissal. Yeah, my word. Zakir Ali had no chance on that one. But yet another brilliant over coming in from a Bangla pacer. And now that equation is becoming to 12 runs per over now.
They go for a quick single, that's all they'll get. Sharp throw, they wanted the second, but decide against it. What an over this has been from Mustafizur Rahman. He's given away just 12 runs, he's got a wicket, and he's just stemmed the flow of runs for UAE.
Shoaib, it was 61 of 42. So they've made 10 runs since, and look how much time they've taken. 17 deliveries. That is what a champion side does. When the pressure is on, you bowl dry, you bowl with discipline, you get the wickets, and that equation becomes more and more difficult.
It's in the air, fielder coming underneath it and drops it. Hassan Mahmood, the man in question. Chances these, especially when it's been played at the deep third, and he's grasped that. Sanchit survives, 16 overs bowled, 4 more to go, 143 for 5.
And while our Tigers roll on the field, our expatriates who are the real heroes raise a flag up. Walton salutes all the Bangladeshi expatriates in the UAE. Walton, UAE versus Bangladesh T20I series. As he bring in the last 4 of this exciting encounter. First ball and has been smacked. Maximum. What a splendid start of a fresh over. Asif is keeping UAE in the chase. The hopes are alive for UAE. It's Asif Khan Behrouz dictating the terms out there in the middle. A much needed maximum. A brilliant start to the over. It was in the slot. A free flow. Asif Khan Behrouz goes over the fielder. A maximum to start the over. The equation coming down. The required run rate is 11.22, but all eyes will be on this man, Asif Khan Behrouz. Goes on the back foot at this time. A couple of bounces in the fence. 4 runs. Asif is using his bat like a magic wand and is producing some magical numbers. Gordon Hawke is playing for his side. The rescue ranger. It was in the slot. This time goes towards that offside, keeping it away from the reach of mid-off fielder. So 10 runs in couple of deliveries. The equation coming down to 39, needed of 22 balls. A lone warrior for UAE. He quickly moves to 39 in just 15 balls. What a cameo he's playing, Neil.
Well, absolutely, and everything, I must say everything relies on him. The way he has batted so far, the way he has taken the baton over from Wasim, definitely looks like it's Asif or no one for UAE in this encounter today.
He has that vast of experience of playing in such situations n number of times. But as of now, Hassan Mahmood, he is under pressure. He's already leaked plenty of runs, gone for 32 runs in his 2.3 overs. What a contest we are witnessing here. People came in numbers to support the Tigers. They posted a mammoth total, but we are witnessing of the best chase here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Sanchit, I don't know if there is any necessity to be the hero over here. He can be a hero by actually just rotating strike. Take a single, bring Asif back on strike. That's all he needs to do. Sanchit Sharma, sometimes you need to understand the requirement of the game, the expectation from the individual. Will he be able to do that? Will he be able to live up to the expectation of being an all-rounder? Sanchit Sharma, a lot relies on him. His family is sitting in the stands. Mom, dad, sister, Khushi Sharma. He's got aerial. And just as we spoke about not to play any hero shots, he tried to clear the infield and ended up giving a simple catch. Sanchit Sharma is out.
This game is all about the fine margins. Another wicket goes down here, checking that front foot landing is perfect. So with that wicket going down, the bowling side is on top. Not needed at all. Poor ordinary shot. Have you seen a partner there? Other end, all you need to do is rotate the strike. Brain fit movement for Sanchit Mohan Sharma. It's 154 for the loss of 6.
Face of the bat. That should be the end of the 17th. 154 for 6.
Ya comida fica dele, mas não, tem possibilidade na verdade, né?
17 overs gone, 154 for 6. Asif Khan, 40 of 16. Zuhaib, yet to open his account. But what is really interesting is, can Asif Khan play with all the lower order batters and reach the targeted 190 to 38 required of 18, as Mustafizur will come in to bowl his last over. Can Asif survive this last over? First ball, short and wide and cut. There is a deep point fielder. Just be a single there.
Bowling as per the field. Good field setup given by the captain to Mustafizur.
Straight
towards the field, and not once, not twice. They gave plenty of opportunity to Bangladesh to make a comeback into this game.
Well, they're a test playing nation, Bangladesh. They definitely have a lot of experience, especially this man on your screen, Mustafizur, and his slower ones, beautifully guided slower ones. Shot, aerial, and taken. Zuhaib is out. Everyone is trying to be the hero over here. Do you really require to do that? No. The answer is a big No. Just take a single and bring Asif on strike. But I believe the brief in the mind of the batters is not the same.
Not just happening for UAE here. The legal delivery, the experience of Mustafizur takes over Zohaib Zubair. Lack of experience in the batting order and a big collapse for UAE from a winning position. They are just closing their plot. It's 155 for the loss of 6.
আজকে খুশি খুশি কার লাগতেছে বোঝা যাচ্ছে। হ্যাঁ থাম মেজাজটা খারাপ হয়ে যাচ্ছে। আমি 3 দিয়ে মাস ধরিয়ে
হলো বাড়ি তো বাড়ছে
না নুন দিয়ে আসি ভাই দিয়ে আসি
লবণ দিস না
হ্যাঁ অবশ্যই ও বেশি হয়ে গেল
Big shot there. Reckon
Push
got
for
some
it,
bat
yeah,
onto
yeah.
it.
করবে
The umpire says that it's a leg by. So Haider will have to wait on his debut to get runs on his name.
আমি খারাপ হলে হ্যাঁ আমি খারাপ
For
হলে
UAE, that Asif will be on strike. That's lasting good news, but the good news for Bangladesh is that they have got that
বিশ্বাস
support.
করবা আজকে 500 রান
Stadium they're having a good time backing their Tigers here. Tamim, what a day he is having in the field. Safe hands. The good news as said by Neil, Asif Khan Behruz is on strike, but he needs to take that calculative risk against Mustafizur. And yeah, those numbers will prove it. This time it's Asif. He's gone aerial. Missed it. Missed it. What an effort from the fielder. Backling, not easy. The news for UAE that Asif Khan Behruz, he survives. A change of pace. Trying to clear that mid off. Somehow manages to keep it away from the but the full length dive just could not hold on to it. The captain, the John Das. Full marks should be given to Das. The way he put in extra effort.
সাবস্ক্রাইবারস আমার যদি
Well,
খুব বেশি
absolutely.
এটা বিশ্বাস করে
And you need to do that because that catch would have sealed the game there right on for Bangladesh. Heather, last ball of the over. Don't take a single, Heather. Don't take a single.
19 মিনিট
You take a single and you'll be on strike for the next over. Oh, he wants a single. Asif says no, thank you so much, Heather.
কালকে ম্যাচ কনফার্ম
18 overs gone, 157 for 7.
এর বেশি করে আমি মেমোসব করে নিয়ে যাবো আমি বুঝতে পারছি
এই el que es dónde?
Alright, so here we are, 35 runs required of 12 deliveries. And that's because Bangladesh batting first scored 191 on the back of a fantastic ton by Pervez Hossain Imon. 154,
তোরে প্লেয়ারটা
the fastest for a Bangladeshi batter.
আর কয় মিনিট খেলা হতে পারে?
A short arm jab,
10 মিনিট
straight to a fielder.
10 মিনিট
And he says, no, I don't want a single. Smart move there. I reckon that's a very smart move. Asif backs himself for hitting those big ones. And that's how he should be deploying the next 11 deliveries. We know the power he possesses. Asif Khan Behruz denying that single. 35 needed in 11 balls. All he needs is 5 maximum. And 1 boundary and 1 single. Well, yeah, the math is matching for sure. He did hit 3 sixes in a row.
আমার মোবাইল থেকে কথা বলছি ছোট হয়ে গেছে
He's gone aerial. Has he connected it well? The answer is no. And Ridha takes this. Asif is miffed. And UAE,
এই ম্যাচের মাঝে
I can tell you, from here on it does not look like that this game is yours. And the same can be felt by all the fans of Bangladesh. Let's check the front foot there. Oh, it's all safe. Asif will have to take the long walk back. The pressure was building on Asif Khan to go a big change of pace, a cunning slower delivery, and an excellent catch taken under pressure. So with Asif Khan, the hopes are UAE looks like it's going down 42 in 21 balls. What an off we have witnessed from Khan. It's 157 for the loss of 8.
Kolana mahpus sıra soluna.
Matiullah Khan will be on strike. He was the culprit behind those two no
Koto,
balls
why?
on which wickets were taken.
Koto.
Now the leg will be a wide. But Mudassir, just think of that situation if we'll come to that. Meanwhile, that's the Asif Khan wicket. Back of the length. Asif didn't really get underneath the ball as he would have liked it. But just a scenario there in your mind. If Matiullah hadn't bowled those two no balls, would have been 2 wickets and the target would not have been anywhere close to 190. Is it edged? Is it edged? The umpire says not out, and firm not out on the second go.
The keeper was convinced, so was the fast bowler. But what matters is that finger not going up. The Akbar Ali, he was not convinced. Look at the back of it, change of pace. Wide swing. What do you expect from number 9 and Jack?
Yeah, big swings of the bat, that's all you'll expect. A lot can be added now. 34 runs of 9 deliveries. That's looking like a distant dream. A unicorn. Which was something within the grasp. At one point in time, it looked like that UAE could create history by beating Bangladesh for the first time. But that's not the case tonight. Champion stuff from Bangladesh. They have that experience, the lack of experience, the batting order of UAE. They expose the middle order and playing too many dot deliveries. Now it's hurting them badly. But yeah, till the time this man on your screen, he was there in the center. UAE hopes were alive.
No ball, right?
But if you lose wickets like they did, in the fashion they did, you just send self-inflicting pressure. And that's not good news. These men will have to do a lot of work to fine-tune that problem.
I think the players, they are themselves to be blamed for this loss if they don't chase these 34 runs, because they have provided the platform by the board and the head coach.
Dot ball to end the over. Very good over by Hassan coming to an end. 19 overs gone, 158 for 8. Required of 6. Mudassir, you mentioned a mathematical equation. It's still possible mathematically. 6 sixes or 5 sixes and a 4. But then Haider and Matiullah, or rather all Haider, steps down, aerial, and gone. The intent was right, the thought was right, the execution not as much. Shanto will take that catch and Haider is out.
Cannot expect those big shots from number 9. It's a game of fine margins here. It's all about those millimeters, the landing. Have a close look whether it's a fair delivery or not.
The third umpire is checking on that. Where is the landing position? Because if it's on the line, it is the umpire's call. It's generally, someone says that there has to be something behind the line. The umpire is convinced, and UAE lose Heather.
Another batter without dropping the score back in the hut. It's 158 for the loss of 9.
out. Maybe he says this year.
No.
এইটাই থাকবে বেটা তো আর কি থাকবে ও আমি এই নিউজে নিলাম প্লেট নিয়ে যাবো 5 বলে 34 পারবেন না এখন
Javadullah, the last man in. And 158 for 9.
যদি হয় এমনি
Steps down. And what is really interesting over here is, Mudassir,
যদি হয় বুঝতে পারি
does UAE have enough
তুই তো মনিটাইজেশন পাইলি
to not
তুই
get
যে
all
পয়েন্ট
out?
করে দেখতেছে এর ভাব তুই না না
4 deliveries, and you're asking Javadullah to survive those 4 deliveries.
Using his feet,
out.
aerially played,
আউট না হয়
he survives another delivery.
স্টপ
No, he's 3 more to go. 3 more to go.
Haider, number 9 batter, trying his best but just not able to clear the fielder. Shanto has been busy, though not in the playing 11, but busy by taking those catches.
Well, absolutely. The former captain. I love Javadullah's intent. Every ball, he just jumps down the line.
কত আশিক
160 for 9, 32 required of 2 deliveries. What UAE has done is they have missed out on a golden opportunity. Win this game. And, oh, sixer. You're just praising Shanto on his fielding, on the catches that he's taken. And then he misses out on this one. Probably at this point in time, I felt that he took it slightly easy.
পানি ফিরে দে রাখ
But he's not only surviving, but he's also getting those runs. Last man for UAE, Javadullah, providing some entertainment. He covered a lot of ground, just could not able to hold on to it. And I think, oh, close call yet again. Just hitting the skirtings on a bounce or directly hitting on the skirtings here. But what a hit from Javadullah.
Well, absolutely. The way he stepped down, the way he went, picked up the ball. Shanto did all the hard work, for sure. Yet to ascertain if it's a 4 or a 6. Ball popping out of his hand. Now let's see, where does it bounce? Is it on the top run? Yeah, looks like. It's just, we keep saying that cricket is a game of very fine margins. Now look at this, a fine margin here. If the ball has hit the skirting, would mean 6. If it's just millimeters on the ground, then it's a 4. What is the call? What has the third umpire decided? Waiting for the conclusion. Yes. Oh, it's a 4. All right, Javadullah, he'd be happy with that boundary. Shanto there, dejected for sure. All right, last ball. And he's gone. Oh my God. Something that you're talking about. Will UAE hold on to their horses and not get bowled out? And on the very last ball, UAE is
all out. Celebrations begin here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium, but before that, they'll check whether it's a legal delivery or not. Looks like it's a legal delivery, so that's the end of UAE. The first T20I game against Bangladesh. They came so near, but yet so far for Bangladesh. The game they tried, now they conquered. Bangladesh win their first T20 at Sharjah Cricket Stadium, breaking the jinx in style.
Well, that's right. Winning by 27 runs against UAE, maintaining their 100% record against the host nation. They've never lost against UAE. We have come close a couple of times. And today, it definitely looked like that they had a realistic chance. 131 for 4 and 13.1 overs. And from there on, to score another 60-odd runs in 6+ overs is a realistic chance in modern-day T20 cricket. But who are to be blamed here? Yes, Bangladesh did hold their nerve, but at the same time, I personally feel that somewhere UAE did miss out on a fantastic opportunity with us, sir.
Absolutely, when chasing 192 and you are in a comfortable position, wickets in hand, the lack of experience in the middle order, and Bangladesh bowlers, they exposed that middle order quite well, shake off hands, but I would say they gave a good fight to Bangladesh, because it's not easy. You are playing against a test nation. They have that experience, but thanks to Mohammad Wasim, a brilliant 50, Rahul Chopra yet again among the runs, Asif Khan, Behrouz, what a cameo we have witnessed.
Well, yeah, and it all started with a phenomenal century by the Bangladeshi opener, Parvez Hossain Imran. 100 coming off 54 deliveries, and that set the tone in a way for Bangladesh, because mind you, anyone and everyone else was struggling. But the way he batted was just incredible. And I reckon after getting that 100, he was asked to sit out, and Shanto took the field and took a bunch of catches as well.
Conditions were tough, but he batted beautifully, chasing the target of 190 odd runs. UAE were bundled out on the very final ball of this game, managing 164. Yet again, a brilliant 50 from the blade of Mohammad Wasim. Not a good start for Mohammad Zoeb. So for Alishan Sharif, for Rahul Chopra, looked in control, getting close to 35 quick runs. And a blazing knock from Asif Khan, Behrouz, 42 in just 21 balls. But lack of support in that middle order and lower order, that did not help UAE today.
As far as the bowling is concerned, very meticulous. Tanzim Hassan, 2 wickets, an economy of 5.5. Musafizur Rahman, again, that experience brought to 4 overs, 17 runs. Look at those dot balls that he's bowled, 14 of them. 14 dot balls again by Hassan Mahmood. But there was this one bowler who was taken for runs, and that was Mehdi Hassan. 4 overs, 55 runs, 13.75 the economy, and a couple of wickets for him. Everyone picked up wickets, but what was really amazing is the fact that they did not lose hope. They ensured that even if they're taken for runs, they will bring about that one little golden delivery that'll pick a wicket. That literally shook the basics